So last time we talked, Gwyneth Westwood, the founder of My Not So Berry Challenge, went to couples therapy with her fiancé, Joseph Tanisha, after his magical awakening after finding out that he knocked up his side chick, Sarah Scott, while her daughter and our heir, Rosalie Bastianich, made a new friend from school named Santos Royal. And now Santos was joining Rosalie and her best friend forever, Finley Broke, at the park in Oasis Springs, the two boys meeting for the first time ever. Rosalie went ahead and introduced her best friend Finley to her new friend Colonel Sanders, hoping to ease the two into a conversation, but it wasn't necessary. Finley and Santos got along with ease. The three of them headed into the park and immediately made their way to the jungle gym. Finley and Santos mindlessly staring at Rosalie as she played, probably because Mohawk over here is keeping it all to himself. Eventually, Mohawk left, and the three of them played pirate for a while before heading over to the roller rink and roller skating for the first time. Damn Rosie. Finley and Colonel Sanders are eating you up. After almost eating shit numerous times, the three decided to take up an easier activity, playing Don't Wake the Llama, and Rosie was set on kicking some ass. She saw a boy from her school playing by himself, Atlas Michelson, and invited him to join the game. The more the merrier. Rosalie loved having so many friends, and there was something about being friends with boys that she preferred over being friends with girls. Boys could keep up with her rambunctious, energetic personality. She related to boys more, and with all the chaos happening in her home life, she needed someone to keep up with her and keep her distracted when she was outside of the house. But she knew she wouldn't have to worry about that with Finley and Santos as friends. Eventually, Finley and Santos had to leave, but Atlas stuck around, and the two of them got to know each other better. But soon after, it was time for her to head home. And back to the drama involving her parents Gwyneth and Joseph. She wanted to talk to her mommy about the fight her and daddy had the night she unalived the burglar. But first, Rosalie had to butter her up. She knew now how to get her mummy to listen. Lots of praise, the thing her daddy no longer gave her. Rosalie voiced her concerns about her parents, putting emphasis on how she really loved when the two of them were nice to one another, before praising her as her favorite parent, which wasn't particularly true. They gained a new family dynamic, supportive. Yeah, more like Rosalie supporting this entire family on her back. And afterwards, she begged her mummy to keep trying with her daddy, and Gwyneth agreed. She had felt extremely optimistic about couples therapy. Rosalie felt great about her conversation with her mom. Perhaps this was truly the beginning of her mommy and daddy being happily together forever. Meanwhile, Speckles was annoying the fuck out of me. Good lord, let's take her to the vet. Gwyneth got Speckles checked in for her spay. Can we get Joseph an appointment for this too? And in Speckles went, the veterinarian handling her operation swiftly, Speckles coming out of the machine with a cone around her head. Poor thing. Bitch, are you taking a bath in the same tub you give the animals a bath in? That's just foul. Back at home, Gwyneth immediately began spamming and harassing her alien baby mama, Tanisha Stallings, about how she would be dropping by soon and wasn't giving up. And Joseph was forming himself into a whole new man. He hadn't had a drink in a few days, and to stay that way, he threw out every remaining bottle of adult juice in the house. He started taking working out much more seriously, letting all his anger about his poor decision making out on the punching bag. He had done some serious reflecting since finding out he knocked up Sarah Scott, and he was going to do everything in his power to permanently sever his relationship with alcohol. Alcohol is what made him fuck up his relationship with his fiancé and probably traumatize his daughter. With another baby on the way, he was determined to do better. If he could potentially save one of his children from trauma, he was going to. As long as he didn't drink and he kept paying Sarah Scott child support under the table, he and Gwyneth had nothing to worry about. He was sure he could save their relationship and save his relationship with Rosalie. After he finished his dinner, he decided to take a risk, something he hadn't done in years, and slept in his own bed with Gwyneth. They didn't cuddle, but she didn't kick him out of the bed either. This felt like progress, major progress. In the morning, Gwyneth woke up, having a smoke in the bathroom out of all places, before eating breakfast and preparing herself for her day, which consisted of receiving yet another child support payment from Tanisha. Did Tanisha still think child support would be enough to keep Gwyneth happy? Well, if she did, she was deeply mistaken. Booger Baby woke up in a bad mood after pissing on herself, as if that's anyone else's fault but her own. So Gwyneth quickly gave her a bath before getting herself ready for work. But she wasn't going to work just yet. Did this bitch just bite her mother? She looks like the type that would bite. Gwyneth was heading back to San Myshuno and back to 888 Spire Apartments to visit her alien baby mother Tanisha Stallings once again, hoping for a better outcome than last time. Let's see how this goes.